Uh, I don't know if that's the one.
Play move incoming. Move.
Oh,
Frontal.
fuck. This is cursed. Well,
What's so cursed?
Play move incoming.
I am in raid spec because I was raiding.
Amazing.
Frontal.
Which is why my damage is so fucking low.
Look at this monster dong Destro lock though.
Move.
I'm gonna have to change your remember note for that.
Yeah, I fucking started using my spells and I'm like, why do I have Convoke?
Hmm.
Why do I have trees?
Five, four, three, two, one.
What do you mean we're in combat? Son of a gun.
Play move incoming. Move. Frontal.
Death strike, death strike, death strike, death strike, death strike. Consumption.
Play move incoming. Move. Frontal.
That's better. That Morlock is just a Giga Chad, though.
Yeah, Warlock's really good right now. Okay. Take a sec.
I shifted the motherfucker. just did it again, like immediately. That was tilting.
Whoa, nail gun be upon ye.
Yep. Well, it's because he also fucking. I got surveying beamed on top of it too.
Switch. Avoid. Avoid.
To be honest, I don't know if Shaman is uncapped or not. I can't remember.
Switch.
I know they've got crazy funnels, but
Avoid. 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 Switch. Avoid.
there's no way this Blood Beast tracker is accurate, by the way.
I need a target. It's too far away.
Well, well, what have we
Free move
here?
incoming. Move. Frontal.
Those guys stay right where you are.
Frontal. Free move incoming. Move. Free move incoming. Move. Frontal. Frontal.
Out of range.
Crewman, what's up? Yeah, go
Free
for
move
it.
incoming. Move.
Out of range.
Free move incoming. Move. Frontal. Frontal.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I'll take some
Free
scissors
move
to my
incoming.
farm soon, but
Move. Free move incoming. Move.
Welcome to the fire and ready.
It's playtime. Playtime.
Dodge.
Playtime. Playtime.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bombs incoming. Debuff.
I'll
Charge.
get 'em,
Aim
boy.
charge. Charge. Dodge. Charge. Aim charge. Charge. Aim charge.
This is kind of bad.
Debuff.
Yeah, no, this kind of sucks.
Dodge.
Did we
The
just...
priest is just like instant dispelling. or some shit.
Did he just... For real?
Bombs incoming.
Yeah.
Debuff.
Did we not get one with either of those?
No, they just instant dispelled. They didn't even wait for them.
Dude, you did it twice. I swear this dungeon brings out the stupidest part of people.
Oh no.
Like, how does one end up in this situation?
Oh no.
I don't understand how you fucking instantly dispel twice.
Thank you for the follow, Sheena Gabri.
It's too far away.
That feels like a Death Note reference. I mean, I guess it kind of gives me Shinigami vibes, I guess.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, I should not be this tired, man. I've been going to bed too early lately. Like, I'm gonna...
Free move
At this
incoming.
rate, I'm gonna start, like,
Move.
waking up
Frontal.
10 a.m. or some shit, and then we're really gonna be doomed. Dude, Matt, you're so right, Adeline.
Free move
I'm
incoming.
practically a math professor.
Move.
I know, sorry, math professor, my bad.
You technically have the okay to do it, from what I understand.
What, to do math?
Yeah.
Frontal.
Yeah, if I buy enough Trump coin, maybe.
Look, just because it's meth with like a slightly different chemical molecule
I'm out of range.
doesn't mean it's still technically not meth.
Bro, can I fucking walk over this barrel? I hate this game sometimes.
Or big barrel gaming.
I just have to like sit here and do the most roundabout bitty pulls, and it's so annoying. Cause it's just so slow. Look at me go. I watched that Demon Hunter the other day throw that glaive across the like battle.
Yeah.
Or across the map in Rookery, and I was sitting there and I'm like, that shit was the most annoying thing about Demon Hunter that I've ever seen. Like, more than anything else that I'd ever seen about it. That
Yeah,
was
it's just
the
the fact
thing.
that they have like basically you can just fucking
Switch. Avoid.
I played this one pretty badly. I could have... I mean, to be fair, part of it was just me falling off of the barrel there. But, like, I could have done that much cleaner.
Switch. Avoid.
I'm out of
that's
range.
unfortunate.
I need to get closer.
Destro at the top for 10s. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oh, for 10 seconds. I get it. No, Destro's really good. Destro's like one of the best ranged DPS right now. They're just kind of slept on.
Yeah.
Or at least they were. People are sort of coming around to it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip this guy in so he doesn't do that harpoon.
Yeah, I have roar and stuff for the next batch.
Avoid. Avoid.
Second dancing room weapon falls off. Use an icebound fortitude.
Avoid. Switch.
Huge fucking big dick dancing room weapon. Death strike proc. Love it. We'll ignore the fact that 90% of it went into fucking scaffolding.
Switch.
You know, actually, Adeline, the more I think about it, the more right that you are about the doing meth thing. I didn't take my 5 p.m. meth.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, no, you guys are right. You're on the fucking money.
Move incoming. Move.
Well,
What?
have
Frontal.
we here?
Frontal.
You guys stay right where you are.
Free move incoming. Move.
Yeah, they make me give an ID and everything for it.
Free move incoming. Move. Frontal. Frontal.
I think the government should give more people meth,
Free move incoming.
ideally. Am I allowed to say that?
Free move incoming.
No, that's whatever we want. Technically, we have freedom of speech.
That's true. They should give more freedom of meth.
Frontal. Frontal. Free move incoming. Move. Free move incoming. Move. Frontal.
Okay, we're just gonna go up.
Welcome to
Free
the
move
firing
incoming.
range.
It's playtime. Playtime.
Dodge.
Oh, pow! Kapow!
Pow! Kapow!
Bombs incoming. Debuff.
Stand still! I'm done with you.
Aim charge. Charge. Dodge. Charge.
Hey, look at that. We managed to use the dispel and actually like remove bombs with it. Then we hit the
Aim
bombs with the
charge.
charges. Huge.
Debuff.
It's crazy what one can accomplish by doing the mechanics. You know?
Pow! Kapow!
Bombs incoming. Debuff. Charge. Aim
Stand
charge.
still.
Charge.
I ain't done with you.
Charge. Aim charge. Charge. Aim charge.
Boom!
Okay, well.
Debuff.
How'd you die?
Dodge.
What?
Brother.
Yes, yes!
It's fine. We have
incoming.
fucking Onk.
Debuff.
It's cool.
Aim charge. Dodge. Charge. Aim charge. Aim charge.
Brother.
No, it's fine.
Debuff.
Boom!
Well, no, it's not.
Dodge.
Look, man, I'm not trying to be the guy who casts stones, but our healer has 2 stacks of pain suppression right now.
Charge.
I
Aim charge.
also just didn't get to go for the dot.
Dodge. Charge. Aim charge. Charge.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Aim charge.
I just also didn't get a shield or anything for the dot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like a very certified
I-
calm moment.
Like, my renewal was up, but I didn't expect to just fucking instantly die.
This is a pretty forgiving dungeon, or not dungeon, but a key level. I'm not gonna bother resetting because
Bombs incoming.
I don't feel like progging this piece of shit, you know?
Charge. Aim charge. Charge. Dodge.
And they are fucking...
Charge.
They
Aim
are after
charge.
this guy's lunch. Okay, I don't think
Aim
that this
charge.
group's gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest, actually.
Debuff.
GG's. I'm
The healer
tired
fucking
of
died again?
Floodgate.
Dodge.
Time for...
Dodge.
No fun.
What's your key, Jasmine? Please tell me it's something
17
better than
rookery.
this. 17 rookery. I think that I would rather that.
The problem is I'm trying to hold this one for Kazo.
Bro,
It's the last
It's
it's the last
Friday.
key he needs for resilience.
it's Friday, brother.
I know, but the odds of me rolling another fucking rookery.
Pretty high. Because it's Friday.
Mm,
Like, he needs it for resilient 16s or 17s.
16s.
You can get him into a rookery. What's your IO right now?
3460.
Yeah, you think you can't queue into a fucking 16 rookery with him? As 2 of the most meta classes right now? I'm just saying, Walter. Also, yeah, cat ear headset. That's a good idea, Adeline. I was gonna do a hot tub stream when I got affiliate many years ago, but unfortunately, the redemption time on that coupon has expired by now. Sorry to say.
I mean, we can try it. I just
It's not that big of a deal. I just need... What is this? Plus 17, hi there, hee 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 hee, let's game heart emoji by Milk My Totems of Sargeras. Okay. What 17s do you need?
Brewery, Priory, Floodgate. We need to go back. Theater and Mecha Workshop.
Okay. What IO are you? You're 3468.
Yeah.
We might be able to slink it anyways. Technically, you're like 2 IO under what this guy was asking, or like 12. But who cares, really? I need to wake up a little bit. I'm not about to like start trying to drink coffee or anything, but I don't know. I mean, we can list my floodgate. I'm just gonna have to be a picky motherfucker and start kicking anyone who doesn't like get it right on the first time. I can't handle doing more floodgate prog. It's just such a stupid key to be stuck in.
Well, the fact that we're dying on the first boss is a red flag.
It's just like
if
so weird.
if we're dying to the dot, the priest isn't going to be able to keep up with Mother or with Big Mama.
Well, I mean, the priest isn't going to be able to keep up with Big Mama because he's not using them fucking pain suppression. What is happening there?
Yep.
Another day, another perfectly set up physical comp in my queue. Or it would be.
I am a single fractured fortune away from being able to, which I think is probably the weekly. Plus, that I
Yeah.
probably just need to knock out.
Yeah. I've seen that, Adeline. There's nothing more cringe to me than the like give gold for key shit. Like I had someone join my workshop earlier. They had like the note, will pay for key if needed, and it's like, dude, what? Many water bottles you like? But no, it's like it's insane to me. I get being the guy who's like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking pay so I don't have to sit here in a queue forever. What was that? What was that noise? Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, I don't.
You did hear it or you didn't?
I did.
Dude, I'm tweaking out because I was hearing that shit earlier too. Is there like an issue with my headset that I'm not aware of? Like, this guy is named Daniel Larson. I'm not inviting you to my key. Let me make sure that I'm not just misremembering some dude's name. Yeah, so Daniel, just had to make sure that I wasn't like confusing myself. Is my audio driver out of date? I don't know. Let's find out.
There you go, Visk. That's cool.
Cousin Adeline says she likes your lean cat. I don't really know what that means, so.
I'm not sure what that means either. I have cats in a lot of places, so I don't know which one is considered the lean cat. Also, I like how Ellen doesn't like is acting like I can't just read chat.
Why would you be reading chat? That's impossible.
Because I'm supporting the homie.
Whoa. I'll take these guys. That's a good setup for a magic damage comp. Okay. I kind of don't want to take a priest. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like priests are just like... They tend to be worse.
Well, it's because their flavor reroll is probably most of
It
the
did
time,
it
right?
again! Let me unplug my headset. Maybe that's causing it. Whatever. I'll take this fucking flavor of the month chaser, and then if he causes me an issue, I'll just kick him. Hello. When am I doing a cosplay stream? When I can afford it. That's a lot of money. Like, don't get me wrong, I think that'd be fun. That's pretty expensive, you know? A shy druid traumatized by the loss of Bulbasaur has remained in cat form ever since. Reject modernity, return to kitty.
True.
If I were to do a cosplay, I've thought about this. I think the cosplay that I would do, if I could choose one. I already did Kel'Thuzad when I was younger, so that's like, it's not necessary. Let me think. I think it would be kind of fun to play, or to dress up as the Flagellant from Darkest Dungeon. Which is, like, not WoW related at all, but, you know. Nozdormu? Do I give you Nozdormu vibes?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What makes you think I should do Nozdormu? I would like to know your reasons. yellow. Might. What does that mean?
Free move incoming. Move. Frontal.
I don't even particularly like the color yellow, so I'm even more curious why you think this would be my thing.
Free move incoming. Move. Frontal.
I would be Murazond, if anything, because I'm a Death Knight player, bro. I'm like an edgy little freak.
I need to get closer.
That's stuck in a barrel again.
No, I needed to go down I needed to jump on the barrel. It's like a parkour thing. Oh shit. Okay, well, we've done a little bit more than get just some hyenas, huh? That's okay.
Sick.
We are officially doing this in... I think Nosdormu is cool. I know this is gonna sound a little bit contradictory. I liked him more whenever he thought he was gonna die. I thought that was kind of like a cool thing. Like that was a interesting little character beat of him just being like, yeah, no, this is my fate. And like it actually being portrayed as an inevitability. It's actually one of the things that I kind of hope that they reveal in the next few expansions is that Murazond hasn't been stopped. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's something that would be as easy as a mega dungeon. If that makes any sense.
I think it would be sick if Murazond was truly inevitable.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking that Murazond isn't just inevitable. I think that he should be, like, within the next couple of expansions. I mean, I thought that we had, like, went back in time and, like, allegedly prevented the Murazond thing from ever happening.
Avoid. Switch.
That's not what I understood in the Mega Dungeon.
Avoid.
Or, like, not ever happening, but, like, we've shattered the
I thought we
Infinite
just delayed it.
Dragonflight. You know, like, the Infinite Dragonflight isn't what it used to be. And they were like the way that Murazond is gonna come out. So like it's kinda Jover, you know? Unless hypothetically,
Avoid.
right,
Switch.
Murazond does happen, and first thing he fucking does is immediately starts creating or immediately gets a new Infinite Dragonflight. Because he doesn't fucking care. He just has a billion different versions to go through anyways.
Get closer. It's too far away.
I never said I should be allowed to come.
Avoid.
But yeah, I mean, I hope that Murazond happens. Well, what happened... So my understanding is we basically were just, like, forced to make the choice between either stopping Iridikron
Avoid.
or, like, preventing Murazond. And, like, we tried...
Avoid.
We did the whole stopping Iridikron thing, and it worked.
So
But, like, it gave Deus the time that he needed to finish creating Murazond.
So, just for context, I don't think that stopped Murazond. Because that's what happened in the original timeline, anyways.
What, Iridikron grabbing the thing?
No, not Iridikron grabbing the thing. The
Too far
like,
away.
if you were to think about it like timey-wimey bullshit, technically Murazond never got created at that point in time. So therefore, we already won at that time. which is why when we defeat him, time goes back to normal.
Well, I think it's pretty, like, explicitly a thing that, the Infinite Dragonflight, like, they aren't supposed to be there. Like, that's not...
Move incoming.
Iridicron was never supposed to be in that time period.
Well, what have
Like, all of the shit that happened there wasn't supposed to happen, including Murazon, because of the fact that, like, Murazon is inherently, like, supposed to be an out-of-time figure, which is why we're able to kill him in the future and shit like that. Without it breaking
And like
anything.
typing all of it,
Free move incoming.
but I'm pretty sure Murazon's still gonna happen. I think with that mega dungeon, we just like prevented this timeline Murazon from happening,
Frontal.
or we delayed it or something.
Well, the reason that I think it's because, like, Nosdormu's sitting here and he's like Doomer and he's like, yeah, no, I've kind of known this was gonna happen for a while. Before that, and then
Move incoming.
Murazon, like, is prevented this time, and suddenly he's like, yeah, no, we're pimp chimping. Nothing bad ever happens. Chromie, you were right. There is still hope, and it's like, I don't know. It feels a little too hope-filled, for it to be like,
Welcome to the fire and
I guess, for it to be just like a delay. But then at the other end, I think that you can make it feel hope-filled because then you want it to all come crashing down later, which I think is like a totally valid way to write the story.
I think it was hope-pilled because Chromie is still... I vaguely remember doing one of those like stay a while and listen things. I think Murazon is still gonna happen. We just delayed it. And Chromie's like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna stop this from happening. And Nosdormu's like, back to bed, kiddo.
Maybe. I do hope that we see, like, a proper Murazon within the next, like, few expansions. I think
Bombs incoming. Debuff.
I'm kind of the opinion that
Charge.
we need to have, like, some genuine doom and gloom happening.
Charge. Aim charge.
Like, War Within has been like kind of cool,
Aim
in that
charge.
there's been a bit more. They've attempted to add a bit more stakes, but they haven't gone all the way in, like, killing Khadgar or something, right? I think next expansion, I've said this before, I want horrific visions, but it's just actually the cities as they are now. I want us to have, within the next 2 expansions, I want WoW to feel like I'm in the fucking Darkest Dungeon timeline, you know?
Bombs incoming. Debuff.
True.
Charge. Aim charge.
Also, your stream's frozen.
Dodge.
Is it?
Charge.
Yeah.
Charge.
You started lagging a bit. It's not like
Aim charge.
it might be a my internet thing. Shit's been lagging all day.
Gotta run, boy.
Dodge.
I'll check on the stream manager after this game.
Let me do a speed test.
Bombs incoming. Debuff. Charge. Aim charge. Charge.
I ain't done with you.
Dodge. Charge. Aim charge. Charge.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound like I'm just sitting here being like,
Aim
God, go
charge.
do the speed test, Dan. But no, this is just something that's been on my mind for like a while. I think that speed tests are fake as fuck. I don't trust that shit. Oh no, that was too early. I'm gonna get in the zone. Every time I run a speed test, it'll be like, oh yeah, no, your browser's moving. You've got it. You've got 200 billion megabytes per second. I'm pretty sure that Bill Gates was sucking your penis under the table. Wonderful. And then, like, you go into the game, and it's like, World MS 2500. You go into Discord, and it's like, MS 25,000. And it's like, dude, one of you is
To
lying.
be fair,
And only one of you is affecting me when you lie.
Moonguard, I think their server's located It's in the central U.S.
Dodge.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't. It's just like sometimes I sit there and I'm like, there's no way that you can be describing to me the most cocky, boinged internet of all time, while simultaneously nothing works. You're lying to me.
Oh, bro, I got fucking. We had Comcast, and I got bought out by Time Warner Cable, which then got bought out by Spectrum. That still uses Comcast technology.
It was Spectrum. I'm on that.
Yippee!
Wait, are we talking about internet? Come with me, friends. Many deals for people attacking Big Mama. Thank you. Big Death Strike. That consumption going. Got a function of consumption. Take that Mechadrone because my penis is bigger than everyone else's. X-Bound Fortitude. Shouldn't have used Death's Threat. Stupid.
Avoid. High energy. Boss shield. Avoid.
I should have pulled the soldiers into the pack before Mama.
Damage out.
That way we wouldn't have had so many mobs for this fight.
Ads.
Time to tangle.
Avoid.
Damn, I just got double IDF procs.
Avoid. Avoid.
That is fucking unfortunate.
You just got hit by the long line.
High energy.
from
Much like the
Burger
long
King.
chicken from Burger King.
Avoid. Damage out.
Like, what was that?
Ads.
I just want Dan to know I agree with him.
Avoid.
They're playing Helldivers.
Well, could have fooled me. I thought they were playing Chuckle Divers.
Whoa.
Avoid.
Yo, what if the game was about killing low-level mobs in Teldrassil and it was called Grell Divers?
Nice.
Boss shielded.
Thanks. I try to make mine real crowd pleasers. You know, I don't want to do anything too niche.
Damage.
You just fucking use barrier? What? You... Why would you use your panic cooldown? Whatever. What are you doing?
Avoid.
I would genuinely rather you just, like, take a Xanax.
I would rather you take a Xanax. What a wild insult.
Well, I mean, it's just like there's no other reason that you would have put the barrier there than to be like fucking hyped up on caffeine and terrified of everything. Like, what do you think the barrier's gonna do for you in that situation? How is it gonna save everyone's
High
lives?
energy.
They're at 20% HP.
Boss shielded.
Either they die anyways, or you didn't need the barrier.
Damage.
Jocelyn, are you still good for the skip here?
Yep.
Disappointed.
I'm gonna give... Ah, yes, FX Dumbass. Suitable name, pal. We're gonna give him a sec to drink, and then I'm gonna move forward. Sorry, I get a little mean when I'm tired, I won't lie. That's so hard. Yeah, maybe if you didn't pop your barrier at the end of the biggest cooldown window, it wouldn't feel so
Maybe we
hard.
didn't fuck up, dumbass.
Dodge. AoE.
Put out AMZ here. Hey, look at that, I used mine at the start of the cooldown window. Hey Dapper, you better be tuning into my stream.
That's where I'm going.
AoE.
Let me open this mod view.
What are you... Did he just fucking fall off? What just killed him?
He fell off.
Dodge.
I watched it. He rushed off.
AoE.
What are you
You're
doing,
in the
bro?
trenches, brother.
I mean, you're a demon hunter, you should probably also take a Xanax. You didn't necessarily panic, you just positioned badly. But, like, you need it anyways. You need it for other reasons.
That was good, A-Late.
Glad someone's having a good time.
Thanks.
Sorry, bug.
Dan, how much do you want to pay me not to like that screenshot?
Look at me saying woo.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Fucking
I don't have shame.
Oh, that was a good barrier. There you go. You did it. You're graduated from half-human gas machine.
Yes.
Oy, oy, oy.
Keep her on your bed.
Alright, thanks.
Who's the name Jar Jar Binks? Bro, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yusa named in my death note. I've been getting recommended a lot of Death Note clips lately.
Jesus Christ. Just releasing. They're
Yeah,
just
I mean,
Holy. I just yeah, that's what I was worried about. Fuck. Okay. So
Let's chuckle
Blizzard,
laugh in the back there.
in their infinite wisdom, I'm in combat.
Hmm.
Well. I'm glad we got a barrier. And credit where credit's due, this priest does use pain suppression.
Unlike the last one.
Yeah, like he has figured that out.
What?
Links incoming.
Giver by Chapel Roan is in the item shop. I hate this song.
Dodge together.
Okay. We could have had a super comfy lust here if we didn't
AoE and
get
dance.
fucking clobbered by Kelp.
Dude, should I buy phone posties in Fortnite?
Links incoming.
What even is that?
Send me a picture of them.
Linked.
Yeah.
Just what the hell even was that?
Lean cat.
Oh goddamn! Hold on, I gotta fucking turn this off full screen because it keeps fucking putting me in full screen.
AoE and dance.
Adeline. There.
Links incoming.
No, those look like shit.
Linked.
Oh, but they look good like
Dodge
Mandalorian.
What if he was called the Zandalarian? And he was fighting against the Prophet Zool?
Good joke, good joke.
Links incoming.
8 out of 10.
Me to an egg. Good yoke, good yoke.
Dodge together.
Alright, that one gets a 4.
I'm tired, dude.
Yeah, I can tell I'm watching your stream.
I'm lacking my fucking...
You should smile more.
The day that I plunge...
Nate-
One second, actually. I need to go out to my car and get my sword. You piece of shit.
Links incoming.
Do you guys want to
I
see
may
my
have
sword?
taken this. Huh?
Dodge
I have a
together.
sword. It's in my trunk.
Nice.
That's
That's a
some
good
mall
spot to put
ninja shit.
Well, I got it gifted it by a friend who like found it in his house one day, just like next to the table. And then I gifted it back to him for his birthday, and then we've
For
kind of
fuck's sake.
just gifted it back to each other for a few years now.
Links incoming.
I think you told me about this before.
Yeah, probably.
Dodge together. AoE and dance.
My fucking health potion to go off, or I would have lived.
We have like all of 4 minutes to do trash here.
Yep. It's gonna be rough.
I believe.
Go.
Dodge. Frontal.
Penta?
This skin is giving me OC ideas.
I can genuinely never tell if you're being serious or not because I'm not looking at it. And like,
I'm not streaming. I can screen share if you want.
it made the noise. What is these noises?
I think your audio driver needs to be updated.
I checked and it just said that I had up-to-date ones.
It might be a loose connection in the wire or something.
Yeah.
About to be a fucking news connection if it doesn't stop.
Is it plugged into a USB or a
It's wireless.
Yeah, but the wire
Yes, it's in a USB.
Can you swap it to a different USB?
I can. So it's kind of like a frame USB spot that it's taking up. Shaman should be fucking dead. Please go away, Blood Beast. I don't want you to proc. There you go, thank you.
Soon I shall have the power I require!
Out of range.
You dare question me?
AoE
Face
engaged.
annihilation! It's working! It's working!
Dodge.
Are priest shields on strike or something? I feel like you guys took way too much damage.
Debuffs.
You dare pit your wits against
To be
mine?
fair, I've been feeling like this priest heals are on strike the entire dungeon, so
How is that being fair? How does that make... That doesn't make its situation better at all.
Try and
well, you see, it's I'm saying that it's not this one particular situation if it's been like every situation, you know?
Okay.
AoE and dance.
Though I feel like in that context you say to be more critical.
power! Power!
Not to be fair.
To be fair, you need to have an exceptionally high IQ to understand Bloodgate.
Dodge.
The mechanics of using a defensive during the
Try and die!
during the fucking shrapnel in the first boss are extremely complex to such a degree that you have to be in the top percentiles to even begin to understand them.
Dare pit your wits against mine?
The sheer levels of geometrical mastery required to hit a bomb with the ability instead of to not hit a bomb. Quite unfair.
Try and die!
Debuffs.
Gigas!
So, if anyone's curious why I run away and then I aim at...
Wins.
AoE and dance.
Okay. If anyone's curious why I run away and then I AMS anyways, it's because I want to delay using my AMS long enough that I can proceed to use, or long enough that I stop the stun and also affect the Thunder Punch that he's doing.
Debuff.
Just a cute little thing. What would be even cuter is if we didn't fucking die.
You dare pit your wits against mine? Try and die!
Debuff.
Giga-zap!
That was an explosion, nice gun.
AoE and dance.
Dan, have you seen my cunty character in Fortnite now?
I have not.
Oh, do you want to see? Do you want to see? They're cunty with a capital K.
Dodge.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Look at this. Cunty. I'm so funty.
You should be studied.
You dare pit your wits against mine?
I'm done with Fortnite furries.
Try and die!
This is 2,200 V-Bucks, by the way. I
You gotta
would
be
give,
putting a home or something.
because I bought this, so I could get the cape,
Abysmal.
the funny knife and shield, the emotes. Dude. Oh, never mind. It was 3,600.
Hmm.
But like, dude, you can customize your Mandalorian.
1 second, I'm gonna try and swap these USBs. Let's see. I turn on my thing again. Okay, that was turning it off. There was just no one speaking. There you go. You said I got a rookery? Is that my new key? Cool. It's fine. Didn't I see that? No, you're good. I'm gonna do a horrific vision then. You go eat. It's still making the noise. It's like a thoom. It sounds like it's a part of something, like a clip or some shit. It stopped for a while. Like, I had the issue earlier, then I closed a bunch of shit, and it stopped. I just don't know what's causing it. I look like a discount Gustavo Fring. Oh man, you should have seen me. Did either of you ever look at the VOD of those Cinderbrew mines, or like watch any part of the Cinderbrew mines when I was streaming it? Hang on 1 second. Sorry, you can hear my voice speaking to myself. It did it again. It's gotta be Radar.io. I think it's Radar.io's app. I'm gonna close that shit. Because it sounded like a woman talking very briefly. Right? And there's a woman talking in the Radar.io ad currently. I'm trying to see what I looked like whenever the 18 Cinderbrew died. I'm trying to trauma post myself right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the quality is not the best. But you can just see the moment that, like, that I realized what was gonna happen. Here. I look like Tucker Carlson. Like, it's the worst news report of my fucking life. What about Ty? What? Why is my webcam not working? I'm in fucking technical terror right now, apparently. Let's try this again. I'm just saying, by the way, I haven't heard a single fucking thing since I closed that Radar.io app. I don't know. It should be illegal or some shit to have ads that just run permanently, even if they're muted or whatever. Especially if they're gonna occasionally just fucking blow my ears out. Okay, I just had to deactivate and then reactivate it. There was no reason that I didn't have to go down there and replug it in. It just, OBS just froze up for a sec. But yeah, no, that image is just like, man, I was so sad. Did you get to? Yeah, let me show you why I was sad in that moment. Okay, clip. Needs to be a little longer. What, Bean? Man, that makes me so sad. Even just watching it back. I was so excited that key. I was so happy. Okay, let me copy this. I do really, especially with like the red over the text, it really does look like I'm just Tucker Carlson, but for World of Warcraft. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a fucking spider of a person. It spawned under him. A+ game. The next time that I'm gonna have an 18, it's gonna be whenever all of the fucking degens or the lobotomites have reached the 18 tier. An 18 Cinderbrew, that is. And then I'm gonna have to sit there and like do the exact same shit that I've done every other time for Cinderbrew. And just grind it out as my last key. I was so excited, man. I was gonna get like 30 IO for the first time in probably a month. Usually I get like 17 at a time. Shut the fuck up, Rathian. You silly gilly. The best thing you ever did, Rathian, was get punched by Anduin. Let's see. How many masks do I have right now? I have 4 currently. I want a 5th one. But the only one that I don't have on is the Long Night, and the Long Night's kind of a fucking... It's kind of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Like, having half sanity in this is tough. I will not deceive you. Promise. You can trust me. I just exited the vision instead of starting it. Now I'm gonna have to listen to Rathian again. Was that Dapper? Oh my god, Swoter. What, Bean? What? Blood is life. Okay. Mini masks. Scary sights. Blood decay. Many masks, scary sights. Blood decay. This is a terrible... Because no one can fucking stop me. You should read out your new password live. You can read it out dead instead. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but the Stormwind Guard said, "Huh!" Oh yeah, I forgot these guys have bolstering. Don't ever fucking say that to me again. Don't ever do that again. Void Speaker, fuck you. Riftwalker, fuck you as well. I guess ideally... Okay. I think the way that I could do this more efficiently would be if I run up, kill the Riftwalkers, you know, start the RP or whatever, kill who I have to, and then just, like, book it for the next zone. Kill what? Wobbletop? Oh, I can just run over them. Interesting. I love ibuprofen. Huh? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I saw Spider-Verse, which I know makes me very cultured. Yeah, no, people be fucking, they be weird as fuck on the internet. Not me though. I'm built different. I only post my feet occasionally. Cam. The Garden of Eden, but the apple is just my toe. Huh? Huh? Dapper trying to find out if he regrets it or not. I can't look at it right now because I'm in speedrun mode, but I will whenever I can. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Zardeath. You're a nerd emoji, pal. Well, obviously because Grimace made it. I feel like, okay, if you had to suck, okay, actually maybe I shouldn't. Okay, if you had to suck one McDonald's mascot stick, which one? For me, I think it's Grimace. I mean, I guess it would be interesting role reversal where he gives you meat instead of taking it. Like a fucking soda can, huh? No, you're so right. You see, that's why I initially attempted to exercise restraint in the conversation. I can believe that. I didn't even know he did commissions. I just kind of thought he... Yeah, fair enough. Wow, can't believe that Meat Canyon sold out. Yikes. Yeah, I can't remember what you said to him, though. I mean, they do have legs, I've been told. According to some art, they have quite nice legs. Hmm? Huh? It's a miracle that anyone responds to you. Dapper, I think you told me about why you didn't like Final Fantasy now. And, like, I got, like, the first 10% of it. Ooh, a sewer beast. Amazing. Oh, man. Man. I need to try and parse a little harder. Not, okay, look. Not for, like, elitist reasons. I just think that there's some rotational things that I could be doing better, you know? I'm in that weird, like, circumstance where I'm, like, kind of at the point where I'm seen as the authority on Blood DK, and so I'm no longer, like, able to easily access Blood DK information that, like, yeah, like, I'm becoming the information, and it's weird. There are people who message me, dude. It's a weird experience. It'd probably feel better if I could get invited to Keith. That would be a lie, but I appreciate it. I like the idea. I actually do that sometimes, I've been told. Well, Kaze joins when he's not working, is the thing. He's just got, like, a work schedule where it's, like, 3 days. And if it's anything like the last 3 days, well, not the last 3 days, but the 3 days that he was available this time, then I wasn't available because I was getting fucking sick of playing WoW. Or not even playing WoW, just doing keys for a bit. You know, can you get over here and stop yapping so I can stab you to death? Okay, let me mount up. Ignore everything. Who needs tumors, am I right? Oh, I'm being assailed by rats. That's fine. Old Matthew Shaw. Easy clap. Damn you, Sanguinar, indeed. Honestly, one of my biggest things with Visions is there's, like, all of this extra stuff that I could be doing that I feel like if I want to do it on, like, higher masks, I just can't, you know? which is fine. I think that makes sense. You know, it's no different than like a skip in a dungeon, but like it just means that I have to like adjust my mentality to be like, yeah, I can't do all of the things because I have chosen to do this with 5 masks active. You know, if you stun me one more fucking time, sorry. I think I've kind of got the route down. It's just I have to like, I can't do silly things like try and get every rare. You know, it's just like a. Yeah, I keep getting stunned because these guys have a cast to stop me from having fun. Yeah, whatever, Valera. Let's just get to work. What? All I heard was speaks a little Espanol. I mind if you do. You're like one of the least respectful humans of all time. Do you really want me to? Okay, we'll start with the tunnels, okay? That was a conspiracy theory. It wasn't true. It was just misinformation that you spread. Then, no, you did. You participated. Yeah, but the question wasn't, have I ever done it? The question was, have you? Don't know, Walter. You've been acting pretty sus lately. You see, for the sake of my Twitch, I have not gone into further detail. Rest assured, you have a fucking Kaer Morhen waiting for you. Let's see. That's a bunch of mementos. I'm getting a thick amount of mementos. That was 5 masks, right? That was 4? Which one was the 5th? Where's my 5th mask? Shucks! I have a message. 2A late kind of night. Okay, that's 2. I just read them the message that you sent to Dan. That's 2. No. Also, weirdly enough, saying SS that in that context has like a double meaning. I don't know if that was intended. The fuck you say to me, you little shit? I'm surprised she hasn't shown up to talk about or to watch the new 2B Hero X with me and Ty. Who the fuck is Cinderella? So much for the tolerant cleft. What? Fucking pickle lightweight. Holy shit. Everyone's gone insane. I'm going insane for you, Kelsey. Awooga, awooga. A gnome and a gamer? Pepper told me he struggles to cross the street often. That sounds like you struggle to cross the street. My glasses. Could you imagine? You hit someone with a car and they go, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Gotta get my sanity restoration orb. I think what I need to do is I need to employ more Mythic Plus strats in here. I need to be LOSing more. Alright, Deep Forge. More like Deep Throat, idiot. But he thinks he's a Kung Fu Panda. Oh, you better be careful. You might end up on one of them anime websites. They'll be posting your Ratatouille. Botulism. Yo, ever heard of Jerkmate? Let's see. Okay, let me try this again. That's 5. Yep. I'm ready to enter the vision. Point time. Man, everyone keeps telling me that I take my hands off of my keyboard too much when I play. Like, more than they expect when I play. And it's got me a little self-conscious about it, you know? Okay, so green is bad. You know, you got a nice forehead, son. It'd look better with my balls imprinted on it. Wow. I am here to... I'm against the fucking army here. I'm surprised you don't have it already. That was a very satisfying pull. That's 3. Oh, now it's okay. Interesting, huh? I'm not going to do that. Unfortunately for all of us, these do remain archived after the stream ends. I was just a concerned citizen. Okay. That was another very satisfying pull. Curious purple. Bro, you interrupted my fucking drink. See. That one's nice. Sanity Vial, Sanity Vial. I want these Voidfire death cycles to stop showing up. So it was the red ones. Shut up. It's the red potions that I need. Really? Because you're about to be seeing black and blue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, the area is literally called Thin Blue Line. Beautiful. You like to play with explosives, do ya? So, you like to play with explosives, kitten? You're making... You're making Deep Forge angry. Begone, my possessed self. It's these informants, I think, that do the annoying-ass stuns, so I'm just gonna kill them first and then run. I will say, whoever added the one that, like, the madness that, like, disorients you if you run into yourself, or into, like, the mirror images, that person is the worst. That person, they should love themselves now. Collect my pages. Oh, I'm vomiting. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about, Dapper. Huh. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have been so rude. How about you be polite? I can't remember who I said that to. Where, where it was like someone was like, "Why the fuck did he do this?" And I was like, "Because they're trying to be friendly. How about you be polite?" I don't know. I like politeness sometimes. Oh, this is one of Cell's features. I had to enable it because Cell didn't have the ready or pull buttons, or at least the profile that Laps and Noob gave me didn't have them. What's up, cuck, Mr. Wobbletop? How about you wobble my top, idiot? He wasn't distracted by the thing. Now I'm very upset. There it is. No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait! Hey, Bonland, stop! Okay. Now I'm going to kill you, Mr. Wobbletop. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time for this one. Especially not if these fucking things disorient me again. Okay. I've been requested by Laps. He asked me for some help, so I guess I will. Well, by requested, I mean he wants to do 16s on his Paladin. Yeah. What? Thighs of cringe. Okay, well, guess I'm gonna go do this. No, I'm gonna continue. You rodent. I've been told that you want to do 16s on your Paladin. Oh. Okay, then I'm doing another horrific vision. I do think there's a squash in these woods. Let's see. Purple is bad. Black liquid's good. Cool. Green cow scream. I don't know, they taste pretty good to me. Yeah, he said he just finished eating. I mean, he's the one who told me that you wanted to do keys, so... You know, my doctor asked me the same question. Last night. Someone needs their morphine. Your what? The fuck? What? Amazing. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick while Laps is gone. I'm back. Should be able to. I might have to use concentration, but that's out. Drowsing Labs. We got a spark this week. Why would you have to do delves? I get that, but like, why would you have to do them? Why don't you just do the arc? Well, I mean, I guess if you hate horrific visions too. Yeah, you could do that. You could do the archives. I think this week's is archives, is it not? Yeah, it's that you can do with horrific visions. Yeah. If you ever say that shit on my stream again, I'm server muting you forever. That's what you sound like, Charlie Brown. cast Blood is Life. Gotta change the title back. Blood is Life. Then let me change the text here. Hello, is that Drowsum? Beautiful. Wonderful. Labs, I got your favorite. A shaman! Hey, folks! That's sketchy as fuck. Who says hey, folks? Say yo or like sup. Hey, folks. Hello is okay. I mean, it's not quite as high IO as the other ones, but like, hello works. Bum 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 bum. I fucking love this song. Bum 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 bum. It's Acuity. "16 Rookery." Yeah. This song is so fucking good. It's always nice when Laps gets along with the simple folk. Huge. Damn, I'm getting so much blacksmithing knowledge. Did you ever send that crafting order? Stuff yet? Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Yes, Rookery. A big, beautiful Rookery. Anyone have AH mount? We're in Dornigal, my brother in Christ. That reminds me, I need to add the Naku Defensive music to this playlist. You should do some boosts. You coming, Drowsin? Damn. What are you watching? Good night, Dapper. I've got an auction house in here, so... Okay, I'm gonna put this on. Okay, everyone's here. Why would we blame the fact that this mage is Frost? Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Also, Frost is getting buffed next week anyway, so it's fine. He's just getting ahead of the curve. No, I'm talking about ahead on the curb. That will be you momentarily. Watch out for Bounding Void there. We're PS. I'm a pretty scary guy to sack. I'm pretty sure this Blood Beast tracker is busted, by the way. It only ever shows 5,555,000. Okay, we're gonna do... Grab that. Sorry, Leol. Alright, I hope you're ready, Laps. It's important. I wasn't ready. Had to see. As a treat. No, I do think you can pull all three. I think that's something that's worth considering and, like, trying. Yeah. That's because I didn't have Dancing Rune Weapon. I used it too early. That has nothing to do with that. We don't need to. I thought it would be amusing, and frankly, it was. It was very amusing. You don't understand. You don't understand how crushed my balls have been today, Kaze. I'm gonna be a little silly in a 16. Just a little. Once or twice. Yeah, I'm just glad I have a healer that'll remember to press pain suppression. No, I had a... Well... I think so. Well, what got me was on Demolition Duo. We had pretty much everyone die. Like one by one, not like in one big group wipe event. And the entire time, the healer just didn't use pain suppression. Like, it was just full stacks. Like, there was just... What was it for, then? Yeah, the one who, like... Yeah, the one who, like, fucking globs and shoots you. We're just gonna do it this way, then. Okay, now I'm going to pull them in, though. What was that shield? The barrier is never late nor early. The barrier is precisely when he means to. Let's find out. Let's find out if this guy's gonna dispel them. I'm just gonna say Spell Steel Thunderers. If this guy didn't take Spell Steel, I'm gonna get a little pissed. Or Purge. I've seen it work like once without a soothe in like a high key. Well, that, and you also just have to have, like... Uh-oh. Honestly, I don't think it's that much of a loss. But yeah, we probably should. Reset time. Yeah. Yeah, that tends to be the... That tends to be the cinch with, like, 16s, is... I'll pick up Purge for this. Yes, thank fucking God. It's like... Well, it's... I don't blame them, because they're used to having Priest in here. Priest, you don't need it, because they mass dispel both of those packs. It's never reapplied. So there's, like, no point in having a dispel in here in most Rookery talent builds. But... if you don't think about it, and you don't adapt, then oopsie poopsie. I didn't even know that there was like a Shaman talent build that didn't have Purge, to be honest. Hey, noob. I'm assuming you said how's it going, but it didn't pick up. I know you so well. Going pretty good. Going pretty good. I've unlocked Resilience 17s, and now I'm trying to push my 16. Do with that what you will. It's crazy how I struggle more in 16s than I do 17s. It's the same shit as, like, the whole, you know, 8s being worse than 12s. Yeah. I think one of them, I think that they're either playing Helldivers, or at least Mandan is, or like doing Horrific Visions, maybe. I know that at least Frost is, pretty sure. It is pretty interesting to... Every bird got taken, I'm killing somebody. My healer, ideally. Lap swapping his entire fucking class after weeks so that he can not be responsible for skips and use Noggin Fogger again. That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't want to be that guy. Do you need to practice on some 15s instead? Rumble has messaged. Have fun. Yeah, we'll do a 15. That's fine. Sorry, I'm repairing. It's important. This song is sick as well. I don't... Look, I'm gonna be honest. Machine Gun Kelly is one of those names that I know, but people that I don't. Like, I've heard Machine Gun Kelly. Like, the name, I don't know anything about them otherwise. Huh. Interesting. Labs, your lead, by the way. Because I left the last one. You're good. No, I just kind of... So, 15 priority then? Priority plus 15. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need to level my engineering after this. I need the boots on this character. Or the boost, that is. Interesting. I'm gonna assume that this guy meant to put my last 15 and not my last 14 in his note. What led me to that assumption? Well, mainly the fact that he has timed this on a 14 already, and all of his other keys are 15s. Cat Crazy has messaged me, "Hi, I'll pay you 100K for a spot in your priory." No. I'm sorry, that's just not the life that I lead. I'm just not for sale like that, you know? I mean, technically, it's not my priority either, and I'm pretty sure he's paying for a resilient key, so... Resilient 15s? Priority is not that hard. Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's not so hard as to be, like, insurmountable. I would say that it's still got a pretty intense amount of consistent damage. Well, it's not Sacred Toll that makes that area so scary. It's the amount of casts in combination with it. Casts plus Purify. I think this 3381 Feral Druid is trying to take your spot, Drowsome. Let's see. I do kind of like the idea of having a Warlock, I won't lie. Though him noting B-Res to a group led by a Death Knight. Dwayne Johnson eye raise. You know what's crazy? I probably would have invited this guy if he hadn't messaged me with the 100k offer. Like, I guess that's like a weird thing, right? Like, well, okay, they're not paying for a boost. They're paying for entry to the key. The two are different. It's a small difference, but it's relevant. That... Well, I mean, more likely they're struggling to get into keys. If you look at my stream here, you'll notice that they're a hunter, a beast mastery hunter. They're off meta. And hunter is an extremely saturized section. I mean, yeah, it's their fault, but I mean, you're playing a paladin, so it is what it is, right? Like, people play what they want to play. What I'm saying is, right, well, this guy doesn't cry about it either. He offers you 100k. Is it? I mean, I wouldn't call that crying about it. That's solving it. If it's crying, then you're wiping away the tears with money. Oh yeah, I didn't, because I have principles. We're playing World of Warcraft. But no, my thing is, I don't know, it's just like, I don't doubt that the guy is like competent at his class, he's probably totally fine. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like the idea that that like people are feeding into that. Where it's like, hey, I'm just gonna pay you for access into the keys. It just feels a little weird to me. It's the same reason that I report that shit with for advertising anytime somebody puts it in the group finder. I think if you do this, like, okay, it's one thing if you're selling access to your key in like a boosting server or some shit. Like, I don't care then, because that's like an agreed upon forum. If you're doing it in the Dungeon and Raid shit, that should be like a week long, in my opinion. I think it's cringe as fuck and not a good precedent for the game to set. Yeah. I still need to get my, like, neck recrafted, by the way. Like, my neck and my back. And the other one will have to be Jan Newbert. That... Huh? What do you want Noob to do to your back? Damn. Brokeback Noob Crack Mountain. The fuck? Speaking of aura, do you think it's like, do you gain aura by being someone who applies to a key off meta spec, you get an invite, and then you just sit there and wait out the fucking invite until it expires? Yeah. I'm just sitting there and it's like, damn, bro. Okay. Either you fumbled hard or you were proving a point. I don't know. Maybe I just invite the fucking Havoc Demon Hunter. But he messaged me please, and that scares me. Okay, he messaged me please, but on the other hand, that reminded me of Clark. What's your opinion, Labs? He's from Kel'Thuzad is the scary part. Luzev, near the bottom. The please is funny to me. I mean, I could also just get pre here and have an Arcane Mage, but I don't really like Arcane below like 3,500. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want an Arcane Mage. Fuck it. It's this guy's last 15. It'll be really funny if we fail. And make him, like, sad. There's no way this guy just joined the group and said sup after messaging me please, frowny face. It wasn't frowny face, it was like the little C frowny face, which is like... I always kind of imagine it as like a squid frowning, you know? Portals on CD. Buddy, you're not making a good case. Yeah. My 17 Cinder Brew was timed with a 3k monk. Nope. Windwalker. Anything is possible, bros. What? Ah, I see. Alright, this is your key lapse countdown. Imminent. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. I wasn't. I shadow melded. Someone else probably had a hot on me or some shit. It happens sometimes. Oh, do you precast HOTS laps? That's why. It's because I entered combat and then... Well, then I don't know what a fucking paladin does. Who plays with that class? Okay? Who are they? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, you... Literally me character. My screen is frozen. Thanks, game. Which record was that? Okay, just keep the poll alive. It's true. I'm just gonna say we're fine. I'm not gonna answer his question. Where'd the lady go? Why is she... No, she's trying to lunging strike. She keeps casting it on you, Laps. Look. Because she's LOS. What is happening with her? That's wild. It's all good. We are chilling. We are. What a legend, honestly. Wait a sec. I was gonna go, but it was one of those moments where I'm like, if I go, even if I succeed, everyone is going to pull it. One bad thing I will say about resilient keys, they've made people weak. Not as in like worse at playing. They make them like sit there, they go, oh, this thing has occurred, immediately it's like, oh well, if this isn't resilient, it's fucking bricked. Yeah, it's like, brother, chill. Sometimes you do have to adapt to the chaos to not spend your entire fucking life doing the same key repeatedly. True. I can AMC the next. I think Jonathan was talking about Lust, but because the guy was asking if we Lust in chat. How dare you? You bought me? Rip. It's fine. I'll just wait out the bleed. That was about to be an iconic moment for you too. Touchy. Yeah, I popped the defensive, but that was it. I hate when they cast within 40 seconds of another cast. And then it's such a pain in the ass to kick. Gonna be a lot of casts here, care. I'm gonna go ahead and use A-bomb limbs so I can keep them grouped up. MZ's coming out. Hmm. Someone else will have to get the last. I'm soloing. I can do it. Death Knight. I can get every 5-stack brazier. You got all excited to be a paladin. If it weren't for my CD being like a fifth of yours, then I would have allowed it. I'm just gonna say do not help because that guy just fucking tanked a stack for no reason. We should just burn Braun. Getting them onto this. I had it, man. I was gonna grip him. And I was gripping him. I just needed to wait for the charge. As a treat. No, it's not. I would just release. There's no healing anyways. Yeah. Be careful for the footman burst. It's about to happen. Cock. Skill. Curl issue. You've got plenty of mana. I'll let you get a little healing on us, but... Yeah, no, this guy... First instinct, Rizzo, and it's like... We've got 5 minutes, 30 seconds going into the last boss. I mean, Blinding Light deals a lot of damage on even with Disc Priest. It's you've been doing chill keys for like the last week, laps. Now you're fighting a 15. But no, I do also agree. Like, Disc is a big part of it. Paladin does feel like a more reactive healer. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we got the second wave. I felt like we were pretty quick about it. He got hit by the Holy Flame, I believe. GG. I like the 16 floodgate. It's fine. I'm done with keys for the night anyways, I think. I'm getting like tired and letting shit go. Yeah, healer.